think you sort of put behind us the views that only certain people, gender, race, do certain jobs. I think you start with that. One of the things I fight the most for is what do we do to rekindle, rebuild American manufacturing. We still make a lot of things in this country. We don't make enough, and not enough people are working in manufacturing, but that's up. I want to see more people in this group. I want to see more African American, more women, more Latino manufacturing entrepreneurs, because they clearly have the skills like anyone else potentially, and we've got to open those doors so it's not just it's not just healthcare or education for women, it's other things too. We're a richer country because we're a diverse country. The talent pool is widest when anybody's eligible to get this next job or to go to this next school or to get this opportunity or to get this promotion. And the days of exclusion, the days of discrimination, the days of if you're born on third base you should be successful should be behind us. And that's the beauty of this, that in these social service groups that are here today, which is most of the audience, really has sort of set the pace for what diversity is all about. And because they serve a diverse population, they are a diverse group, and that's the important thing.
One of the things we tell folks is you got to belong. You got to be a part of the network to hear about opportunities. You can't just sit at home or sit in your business and think they're going to knock on your door.
Here's one of the things I think that I learned from today's session. They have two critical issues. One is getting their foot in the door. Two is then once they get their foot in the door, getting paid within a reasonable amount of time that creates the opportunity they can continue to do work. Whether they're paying themselves, paying others, or paying their vendors and suppliers for their supplies. So it's not necessarily direct access to capital for them to grow their business, but it's direct access to payment with services rendered that help them be successful.
Well, in terms of CPAC, we have a program called the Artist as Entrepreneur Series. And what we do is we provide training to all sorts of artists, but there are 50% of the artist world is women, and in Cuyahoga County, about 30% artists are minorities, maybe a little bit more. And so we provide this program to help them with their business practices. So it's the financial side, it's the tax side, it's the intellectual capital side, all of those pieces.
Well, there's several tools that we used, so I can speak from experience. One thing is make sure that the payables and the way these vendors are paid is very rapid and very fast, so they don't have to sit on a lot of cash float when they're engaging business with us. Two, there are a lot of natural barriers like bonding, insurance, and those types of things. And what we did is we waived those off, and we wrote a general liability policy so that each of them didn't have to pay for that or qualify for those bonding issues. And I think the other is really looking at the business relationship and understanding what their capacity is as it starts out. And then as they grow with us. They have the capital, they're starting to make a profit on the relationship, and then they can take on more. So it's really a relationship, it's a partnership.
What we need to do is look at it from the local level, the regional level, out of our offices here, promote those opportunities. We're talking right now about a website that's going to show all our opportunities across the board, what the requirements are, compare our opportunities and requirements. Okay, what is City of Cleveland MBE requirements compared to ODOT's DBE requirements or the counties? We need to get that all in a matrix so people know to do it all the same time, what the similarities are, make that regulatory process, access to projects, open and transparent to everyone.
Each and every person at our final forum will have to sign, and I will. And for the first time ever in our region, we're going to take names. And literally, everyone's going to say, I'm accountable, and then we're going to continuously remind them that they're accountable. So again, the question that you asked me sort of depends on the old model of how we've done things. So you have the Commission on Economic Inclusion is accountable for its work. So now you have that one body doing what it does. Now we've got to put it back out into the community and make everyone accountable. We're all accountable.